Hey everyone, this is Prithvi Organ here, and this is my review for Natchathiram Nagargirathu, the new film directed by Paul Ranjit and starring Kalidas Jayram, Tushara Vijayan, and Kalayarasan in the lead roles. Now, if you're going to watch a Paul Ranjit film, you have to understand that his movies are very politically motivated. And even though the main storyline or the main things in the movie that he does are usually not political, there is a political undertone throughout his films. Now, movies like Madras or Kabali or Kala or Sarpatra Paramara, these movies were not political films, rather they had political undertones and political statements within the film that were kind of spliced or kind of like spiced over the whole entire film. Now, Natchathiram Nagargirathu is the one time that we've seen him actually get to say his beliefs, his ideologies, and his statements kind of in the forefront rather than in the background. And he's very outspoken in this movie. And I really did like the fact that Paul Ranjit used these characters and used the storyline to be outspoken about what he believes to be good and what he believes to be bad in society. I think that that's one of the main strengths about this movie. Now, if I were to rate this movie as a traditional movie itself, I would say this is one of his weaker projects. And the reason why is because I felt like the experimentalism that he was trying with the first 2 hours of the film worked at certain points, but also didn't work at certain points too. I felt that when the conversations by the certain characters, when it came to the stuff that he always wanted to talk about in terms of caste, in terms about religion, in terms about cultural beliefs and rituals, and in terms about how people are perceived in public, I thought those conversations were really good. But in terms of the storyline itself, I felt that the storyline was a little bit weak in the first 2 hours of the film. Now, I'm going to get into spoilers, so if you don't want to watch the rest of this review, I'm going to give you the rating right now. I give the film an 8.5 out of 10. And if you don't want to watch the rest of this review, stop right here because I'm going to be talking about some spoilers. Now, spoiler talk. I feel like the last 40 minutes of this film were probably the strongest 40 minutes of the entire project, and probably the strongest 40 minutes that Paul Ranjit's ever done in any of his films. And the reason why is because he did certain scenes where, showing Kalayarasan's character going back home and how they treat him when he talks about being in love with a certain person from a certain caste. I thought that those scenes were really realistic and very heart-wrenching to watch. And though it comedically ends with the grandma not wanting her grandson to marry someone that he doesn't want, I thought that it was a really brilliantly done scene. And also the scenes where that intruder comes and destroys pretty much the whole play from happening. I thought that being a statement about how society and how people are kind of pushing down people and kind of forcing their beliefs on others, I thought that was really well done too, and a great metaphor. Now, again, 8.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the film.